Hey, it's Jay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the end of year book tag. This video is probably going to be very short, but let's get into it. So the video from the original creator will be down in the description along with their channel and whoever I tag. So question 1. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? There are a few books I started this year that I need to finish, but because of college, I won't have time to. But the two that I definitely want to finish are Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I'm about halfway done with it. I'm borrowing this from one of my best friends, and I've had it for like since before quarantine. So I really need to finish that. And then I want to finish The Star Won't Go Out, Esther Earl with her parents, and then Introduction by John Green. I'm like 30 pages in, and it's a big chunker, but it does go pretty quick because there are a lot of like cutesy stylistic things. It's not all words. Number 2, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I don't really have a lot of books that I consider to be aesthetically autumnal. I was gonna recommend the Fable Haven series again, but I use that one a lot, so instead I'm gonna use Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. This is a book where there's camping and there's like, it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and there's camping, and you know camping has trees which have leaves which fall in the season of fall, and so that's my justification. Number 3, is there a new release you're still waiting for? There aren't any releases I'm still waiting for, but I am waiting for my boyfriend to read at least the first book of the Percy Jackson series, like Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I'm not pushing him on it a lot right now because, again, college and finals and stuff, but I'm hoping that over winter break he will. So yeah, I'm calling him out. Number 4, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I just have 2 because, again, finals and stuff. But I want to read the last 2 Trials of Apollo books. I have the 4th one. I asked for the 5th one for Christmas, so hopefully I get that. Number 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I don't think so. I might really like This Star Won't Go Out as like a non-fiction memoir kind of book because I haven't really read a lot of those, but in terms of like overall favorites, I don't think so. And number 6, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? I have, and they're gonna be slightly more reasonable. This year I wanted to read about 75 books, and I've only read about half of that, like maybe 30. And like this year obviously is a year, and I am nowhere near getting 75. And part of me was like, I should just get a whole bunch of children's books from the library. But I have made a smaller reading goal. I'm gonna try and read 30 books next year, and I've started to brainstorm some reading bullet journal spreads. Like this year I did my first ever reading bullet journal, and the spreads are not that good. And so I want to try and experiment with spreads some this coming year. I also want to read more nonfiction and craft books. Like I have a lot of nonfiction books up there that like has to do with feminism, activism and stuff. I have several crafting books up there, like Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and then other Writer's Digest books, including magazines. I want to read some of those. I want to read some of my behind the scenes of like movie making books. Like I have a huge one for Harry Potter, one for Twilight, another smaller one for Twilight. I have one for Hamilton. I have like a Neil Gaiman art writing nonfiction book, so I want to try and read a couple of those. And then I want to try and finish books that I started and I'm in the middle of, i.e. books that have bookmarks in them, that I haven't finished yet because I feel so bad for those books. Like, I need to finish them. Either finish them or DNF them. So that's all I've got for today. I tagged G from A Study in Gigi, and her channel will be down in the description. I also tag whoever else wants to do this because it's there's like a month of the year left. I don't know who hasn't done this. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. I try to upload relatively frequently, but college does get in the way of that. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.